And we have Believe Beauty, y'all. Okay, so we're just gonna put together a quick face using Believe Beauty's their minimum deep, their matte, the blurring powder, their it's a palette. This is a cute little palette, you know, for, you know, just a night out or whatever. A primer, it's their Stay Put makeup primer, the concealer, and the shade Sand. Can you guys see this? Am I close up enough? It's focused. Okay, there we go. In the shade Sand. And you have the setting powder, the Makeup Perfect setting spray, and then finally you have your foundation. So guys, basically this video is just going to be on how you can go to your local Dollar General and purchase a few makeup items, you know, to put on a quick beat. So if you guys would like to see how you do that using these items. Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful Sunday. I hope your weekend is going good so far. We're just gonna jump into this video. It is going to be about Believe Beauty, which is a Dollar General brand. And guys, from most of the things that I've used from them, I don't have any complaints. I have nothing but good things to say. So yeah, I'm going to be trying maybe one new product on camera with you guys, which is the eyebrow pencil. But other than that, everything I've used before, and I must say it is pretty good. But in the video we will talk about the specs and the packaging and everything like that. So guys, if you are interested to see how Believe Beauty, the Dollar General brand, performs, continue to watch. Alright y'all, I was trying to see how I want to start this video. If I wanted to start with the primer, or did I want to start off with the brows. And I think that I'm going to go ahead and start with the primer first, and then move on to the brows. The primer that I picked up is called Pretty and Primed. It says Stay Put Makeup Primer, and it's in the pink and the black, well, the grayish, it's like a grayish black. So this is the one that I have. It's the pink, and I think one is blue and the other one is green, and I do believe they have a color correcting primer as well. But this is the one that I picked up, and the consistency of it is creamy. The bottle describes it as silky. I guess you could say it's silky, but me myself personally, I lean more towards creamy. But it does hold, guys. I've had this, I used this primer, pretty much everything that I'm going to show you in this video I had on in this video, and it was like extremely hot outside. Friday is when I did the video, and it was extremely hot outside, y'all, and it held. My makeup held. The only thing that, and my fiance said the same thing. He was like, it's pretty good, you know, for it to come from Dollar General and it hold the way it does. The only complaints I had is that my mustache area right here, it started sweating. But other than that, everything else stayed in place. I used their setting spray as well, and it kept everything. I'm just gonna put a little bit more primer on so you guys can see what the consistency is. It's not runny, but as you can see, it's creamy. I think a silky primer does not leave a shine. It gives you more like a mattified look, or more of a natural look. But I'm not taking away from this primer. It is good. It does not have a smell or anything to it. The only thing that I could say that really had a smell to it out of all the products that I used in Believe Beauty was the Makeup Perfecting Setting Spray. This one definitely has perfumes in it. So if you're sensitive to perfumes or anything like that, this is not going to be the one for you, or you're not going to like it. So you may want to lean towards something a little bit different. Maybe like the LA Girls. I think the LA Girls, I don't believe theirs have a perfume in it. The one that I have a mini one. Yeah, LA Colors, the mini setting spray. It doesn't have a perfume smell to it, so yeah, just like a regular smell. So, and they both come from the same place, both from Dollar General. So this one has perfume, this one does not. Of course, you can see in the bottle, I think this one is like $2 or $3, and I think this one is $5. But it is good. It just holds, it has perfume smell. Yeah, so let's move on to the rest of this video. I picked up the brow defining pencil in dark brown, and this is what it's looked like. The packaging of it looks similar to the rest of the packaging of Believe Beauty. It's gray, and it's the spoolie end has a gold around the tip, and this is what the pencil looks like. My con against this pencil, y'all, is that it is not one to be sharpened like that. Can you guys see that? I don't know if you can tell, but it is not one to be sharpened like that. So yeah, and it does not have a to where you can push it up or anything like that. So that's my only con about the pencil, is that it is not one to just like really sharpen. But creamy, it is a creamy pencil. I don't know how many of you guys look for creamy eyebrow pencils. I'm not that crazy about them because I believe that they can be a bit messy. But you know, hey, I have not used this one, so we're going to use it today and see how it performs, right? So let's just get right on into it. And it does have a spoolie end to it, which is good, and that's good for anyone, you know. I normally put concealer underneath my brows before I shape them, but I'm not gonna really worry about that too much today. Just gonna go ahead and do it. Okay, so right off, this pencil, like I said, it is creamy and it is pigmented, okay? It is a dark brown to its name. It is truly dark brown. You know how you have some eyebrow pencils? Let me talk and do makeup at the same time, because I always stop and start talking and it makes my videos longer. But you know how you have some eyebrow pencils that they're dark brown, end up being a black, or it ends up being a smoky gray or something like that. It's never true to what it is or what it says. So, and so far this is a good pencil. Now, will it hold throughout the day in your makeup? I'm not sure, because it is so creamy. I'm not sure if it will move or if it dries. Like I say, this is my first time using it, so we're going to see today if it dries or if it can get messy after application. I will let you guys know most definitely. This spoolie is the truth. Is a really good quality spoolie. It may stay in place, y'all, because after I brushed through it with the spoolie, it was a little, it had a little tug to it as if it was starting to dry. So, possibly, I know I'm doing my brows off with it and crazy and stuff like that. I normally do my She Cosmetics brow cream along with a defining pencil, but since this is for review purposes, we're just going to stick with this pencil. And there you guys, so far so good. I honestly don't have any complaints as of yet. But like I said, I want to see if it dries down or if it's going to stay creamy. Also, I want to try to sharpen this thing for you guys, so you can see how it's supposed to be sharpened and what I mean by it's not the kind to be sharpened. But it is a very heavy pencil. It's a very heavy brow pencil, which leads me to believe it's more product in here if you sharpen it down. It's just, they don't know how to sharpen it down. Anyway, guys, and like I said, it held beautifully. The blurring primer, not primer, the blurring powder, I was not expecting it to perform as well as it did, and it did. I was pleased and shocked and surprised all at the same time. Alright. Who wants to use their concealer? I'm in the shade Sand, and I'm just going to use that to carve out my brows. I would say this is a full coverage concealer. Pretty much how I would say. Alright, y'all. My thoughts about this eyebrow cream. Yes, I have some right now. I believe it's loose. It is running. It is a little. It'll smudge. It will smudge it. So if you do have a cream, a brow cream powder, or a brow cream, I would say to put over it with it so your brows don't move. With this creamy stuff, they are going to move throughout the day. You cannot bank on it to stay. Sorry. It's going to move throughout the day. So, not saying that it's not a good pencil to have. I'm just saying it does not have the staying power as a brow gel. So you may want to put your brow gel with it so it can stay. I'm going to show you. Just take my She Cosmetics brow cream, it stays. And just go over it. To help give your cream the staying power. Because just that pencil alone your brows are going to move. Difficult this time. My brows are a little thinner than normal. I arched them a little bit this go around. It's not bad, but it's something different to use. So y'all see what I mean? Y'all see the difference between the two? The cream also will deepen up the brows as well, but it's going to stay. I mean, the darken it up. It can be fixed. No. Alright, I'm going to go off camera, finish this other eye, and I'll be back to put the foundation and, you know, everything else. Right, zooming in. I don't know where my camera stopped at, y'all. Honestly and truly, just so disrespectful and just quit. Like mid-speech. It didn't let me no indication or nothing, although it does have an indicator. It did not indicate to me or anything that it was getting ready to just, I completely say, I ain't doing it no more. So I think I was at the talking about the blurring power, and I was trying to show you guys the size difference of the blurring powder. This is what you get from Believe Beauty out of Dollar General, and this is the NYX mineral powder. So if you can see the difference in sizes. I had the top on here, but I already have powder in it, so get my beauty blender and put this powder all over my face. Like I said, y'all, it's a blurring powder, and it does blur imperfections on the face. Y'all would like to see? Let's zoom in and see. Right, y'all see in my mug, y'all in my mug. So I can't get no more in my mug. Y'all see these imperfections? Okay, watch. Blurred. And they have this powder in 2 different shades, I believe. The medium deep, and I believe a lighter one. I'm not for sure. I didn't see the name. I didn't pick it up to get the name. I wasn't interested because I was trying to find my shade. To be completely honest with you guys. So going to put the foundation on. I'm in the shade Hazelnuts, Believe Beauty. I'm in this hazelnut. Glass top, this packaging, and a glass top, gold top, glass packaging. Very sophisticated and sleek. So if you're not gold or anything like that, you know, it fits well. It fits really nice into your collection. No foundation. Y'all, who wants to try the pattern wrap but don't have the coins too? Me. I have it in my cart. I had it in my cart, and it was like, I had it in my Sephora cart. And I was really thinking about it. So I really just could not, to myself, explaining to myself how I purchased one bottle of foundation for $70, and that's not even including tax. I just cannot within me. I cannot. My bank account is not set up that way to where I can look at it and be like, okay, we can do $70 on foundation. It's not set up that way. It's not. So, either we can spend $70 on one foundation, or we can get two of them for the price of one. You know what I mean? I got two for the price of one. The dose of colors, I want to say it's like 40 bucks. And I believe the Urban Decay is $39. So if you add all that up, that's like $79 for two foundations. Y'all know what I'm saying? Something like I just couldn't do. I just couldn't. And then I wanted to try those other ones as well. So I was like, it's $70 here, $40 here, and $30 there. No. Y'all, we gotta wait on these things. We gotta just spread it out. Spread it out. You gotta budget that stuff. Looks like I got this. Alright, y'all. This is the Believe Beauty Hazelnut Foundation. Let me see you guys. Let me see y'all. What y'all think? This is sitting on top of the blend powder, and I did use the primer. So, tell me what you think. It says drying fast enough? Is it not matte enough? Is it not luminous enough? Does it not have enough glow? You know, let me know in the comments, guys, what you think about this foundation so far. I mean, me myself personally, I like it. It does not have a cakey finish. I almost would do like a natural feel, you know what I mean? Like a natural look. That was like foreplay. This brow, y'all, this brother brow, man, I just can't get over. Can't get over. He wants to do his own thing. Alright. And then I'm matching with all people think it's okay. It's okay. Alright, we're moving into the concealer, the sand concealer. Y'all, I may be going out on a limb to say I believe this would be a dupe for the Milani. Let me show you why. This is the Milani. I think it's doggone they're similar. It's just the Milani is smaller. Alright, this is the Milani. That's Milani. This is the Believe. Now, can you guys see what I mean by the packaging? Like, my camera's not doing this concealer no justice. It's actually coming down. Yeah, okay. Now y'all can see the concealer. This is what the concealer looks like on Believe Beauty. I'm going to swatch Believe Beauty at the top, and I'm going to swatch Milani at the bottom. Believe. That is the consistency of one swap of Believe Beauty. And this is the Milani. Two different colors. Two different shades. Believe Beauty leans more towards natural. Milani leans more towards golden type. Yeah, this is Believe Beauty. And this is the Milani. So this is why, if you guys can see the consistency of it, if they were the exact same shade, you will understand what I'm saying. They're not, they're different, but the consistency, the packaging, that's why I believe it's a dupe. The Milani is just smaller. You get less out of the Milani. The Milani is like $8.99 at Walgreens. No, not at Walgreens, but CVS. And this one is like $4 or $5 at Dollar General. So, you know what? No. I will, just for this video, for you guys. So we can see if it's a dupe, or even if it's close to a dupe. I'm going to put Believe on this side and Milani on this side. Yeah, we'll do it that way. So this is Believe. I'm an older young lady, so I don't like to tug out that way too much. I like to bring it in. I'm trying to pull nothing. Trying to pull nothing. And before I blend everything out, I just want you to see what happens when you tug. When you get older, guys, you don't do that. You don't do all that tugging out stuff. You do what works for you. Alright, now I'm doing Milani. And this one is in the shade Cool Sand. This is regular sand on Believe Beauty. And this is Cool Sand. This is going to be Cool Sand from Milani. One eye is going to be lighter underneath, and it's okay. The Milani girl, y'all. This stuff is the truth. So if I compare it with it, it has to be at least some similar, at least some good stuff. Y'all see what I mean? It's thick, just like the Milani. It is just not the same shade. So, y'all see? This is the Milani, and this is Believe Beauty. I wish I would have got the same color as the Milani, so we could really test it out and determine if it's a dupe. But so far, with the consistency, the Milani dries quicker, as you guys can see. That the Believe Beauty still have a little liquidy, a little wet look to it. The Milani is almost dry. Almost dry. So y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments down below. If Believe Beauty concealer could be a dupe for Milani. For the Milani Conceal Plus Perfect Long Wear Concealer. Now let me know. Let's blend out the Believe Beauty. Do I want to blend it out already? No, I don't. I want to just let it sit for a little longer. Now let's do the contour of our face and stuff. Is the Kiss Foundation stick in dark chocolate and the Nika K foundation mineral stick in chocolate. So this is what I'm contouring my face with. This thing right here. I've contoured with these before. They just do not dry down matte. They still leave you with like a how can I say it? Like an oily consistency. But I've gotten many compliments on how it looks natural. And this one is the other one that I'm contouring with. So, here we go. That one is my skin tone, I know. But I'll do it very easy like that. And I'll put this one on top. And then that's good. Okay. Now let's blend out the concealer, Believe first. It's no tail palette. I love the palette, but choose. So we're gonna use that. Just like use a blender and press your powder in before you sweep it away. It's a lot better that way. It's a lot smoother. Helps to set it. And then you take your brush and you wipe away all the excess. Make sure it's that even. How you like it. That would be all the access that you'd like to do. Okay. So just take your beauty blender and dab it in. Make sure it's set into the skin and all the excess you need to out. To use really spray the taking the LA Girl pencil, fix that brown. Okay, now I want to the eyes. So with the concealer and sand. Baby right here. Listen, everything is going to be okay. This shade right here, this brown shade. this one. Okay, just a regular brown liner and align my eye, waterline. This is from Milani Cosmetics. Guys, just throw a little mascara on. Get the spotlight with this one. Today I'm doing bottom. Just one bit of today. Is good for back to school moms. Yes, children are not home going back to school. Mommies are too. Mommies have to take their children to school. So you know, first their school week come out. Really fast, really quick. With teachers, make sure the kids get to class on time. You know, go out and have yourself for a week. And it's cheap. All these, most of this stuff I use from Dollar General. The only thing I did use that wasn't from Dollar General is the eyeliner, and you can find a brown eyeliner anywhere. You can find a black mascara anywhere. And setting powder. I got that from the hair store. So yeah. Everything that I use on my face, y'all, is affordable. You can get it either from the hair store or you can get it from your dollar store. Or you can even get it from one. Your local drug store. So, and then, yeah, this lip liner right here, it's actually an eyeliner, but I use it as a lip liner because it's not creamy enough for my lips. So I use it as, I use it as a lip liner because it's not creamy enough for my eyes. So, I use it as a lip liner. Then I'm taking this NYX. I woke up this way, slip tea, slip tea. That on like so. Natural, quick, good set product for on the go, running errands, dropping kids off at school, pick them up, you know, just she'll be. Gotcha. Music glam. Yes, y'all. This highlight came from this palette. It did. The eyes. And the eyes come from this palette. So y'all, that is it for this video. That is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You gotta just remember another thing. You know what I'm saying? And then everything is inexpensive. This wig I got from the hair store. And this actually is just a center part wig with down, but I didn't want to rock it like that. I want to, you know, like I say, we dropping the kids off at school, so sure, you don't want to look like an old mama, you want to look like a cute little mama, you know. Anyway, y'all, thank you so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for subscribing, showing my channel so much love and support. I appreciate you guys so much. If you have any comments about this look or any other look, put them down below. See you guys in the next one. Bye.